Hey everyone, welcome back to Pro Auto Tips. If you drive an automatic car or plan to get one, today's video is a must-watch. Today we're tackling 15 common mistakes that can wreck your automatic car. These aren't just bad habits. They're mistakes that can cost you time, money, and even your car's lifespan. Stick around till the end because I'll also share some pro tips to help you master your ride. Ready? Let's roll. Mistake 1. Resting hand on gear lever. In an automatic car, the gear lever is connected to delicate internal components. Treat the gear lever like fine china. Resting your hand on it puts unnecessary pressure on the transmission components, causing premature wear and misalignment in the transmission system. Pro tip: keep both hands on the steering wheel where they belong. It not only saves your gearbox but also improves your driving control. Mistake 2. Using both feet to drive. Some drivers, especially those new to automatics, use one foot for the brake and the other for the gas. But guess what? That's a big no-no. It increases the risk of accidentally pressing both pedals at once, which can damage your brakes or even cause a crash. Always use your right foot for both the brake and the accelerator. It's how automatic cars are designed to be driven safely. Mistake number 3, shifting to drive before the engine warms up. We've all been in a rush, but starting your car and shifting to drive immediately? That's a recipe for disaster. In freezing temperatures, transmission fluid becomes thicker, reducing its ability to lubricate properly. Driving immediately can strain the transmission. It is recommended to let your car warm up for 30 to 60 seconds, especially on cold mornings. Your transmission will thank you. Mistake number 4, not using park when idle for long. Leaving your car in neutral or drive while waiting for someone or at a long stoplight is a big mistake. Drive mode forces the transmission to stay engaged. It keeps unnecessary pressure on your transmission and can lead to overheating. Therefore, always shift to park if you'll be idle for more than a few minutes. It's safer and helps extend the life of your gearbox. Mistake 5, riding the brakes downhill. Instead of using lower gears to control speed on a downhill, many people ride the brakes. This might feel like you're in control, but it actually overheats the brake pads, reducing their effectiveness and increasing wear. Over time, this can lead to brake failure. While going downhill, you should shift to low gear. It helps control your speed without overworking your brakes. Mistake number 6, shifting to park without fully stopping. Another major mistake most drivers do, engaging park while the car is still moving. The parking gear engages a small metal piece called the parking pawl to lock the transmission. If you shift into park while the car is still moving, the pawl can snap or get severely damaged, leading to costly ear repairs. Pro tip: always bring your car to a full stop before shifting into park. Mistake 7, overloading your vehicle. Your car may seem like a workhorse, but overloading it can strain the engine and transmission. Plus, overloading also wears out suspension and brake components, decreasing fuel efficiency and increasing the likelihood of breakdowns. Check your car's weight limit in the owner's manual, especially if you're towing or packing for a road trip. Mistake 8, revving the engine before shifting to drive. Revving the engine while in neutral and then shifting to drive or reverse causes a sudden jolt. This can damage the transmission's internal components, including the clutch and torque converter. Let your car idle for a bit before driving off. Smooth and steady wins the race. Mistake 9, ignoring transmission fluid levels. Transmission fluid is like the lifeblood of your car. It lubricates and cools the transmission system. Low or dirty fluid can cause overheating, reduce performance, and long-term damage. Changing the transmission fluid at the right intervals can extend the life of your transmission and save you costly repairs. For most vehicles, it is recommended to change transmission fluid every 30,000 to 60,000 miles. Always refer to the manufacturer's service manual for your specific vehicle. Mistake 10, not using the parking brake. Many people rely solely on the park gear when parking. However, this puts all the weight of the car on the transmission's parking pawl. Using the parking brake takes the load off the transmission and prevents unnecessary strain. Mistake 11, frequent gear changes in stop-and-go traffic. Constantly switching between drive, neutral, and reverse in heavy traffic creates unnecessary wear on the transmission system. This accelerates wear on the gearbox, clutches, and hydraulic systems. It's better to stay in drive with your foot on the brake when stopped briefly. Mistake 12. Using the wrong gear in snow or mud. Many drivers use the regular drive gear in slippery conditions, which can cause the wheels to spin excessively, reducing traction and control. This forces the engine and transmission to work harder, increasing wear. It also risks damaging the differential and drivetrain components. Instead, low gears provide more torque and better control, reducing the risk of losing traction. Mistake 13. Driving through deep water. Driving through deep water might seem like a shortcut, but water can damage your transmission and engine. Automatic transmissions rely on a sealed system with transmission fluid to lubricate and cool components. If the transmission seals or vents are compromised by deep water, water can seep into the fluid. Water in the transmission fluid leads to contamination, causing internal corrosion, poor fluid circulation, overheating, and eventually the failure of components. Bonus tip: avoid deep water or drive through slowly and carefully if you can't avoid it. Mistake 14. Skipping regular maintenance. Skipping regular checkups might save you time now, but it'll cost you big later. Automatic transmissions need periodic maintenance, including fluid changes, filter replacements, and inspections. Neglecting these tasks increases the risk of wear, overheating, and costly repairs. Stick to your car's maintenance schedule. Check your car's manual to find the right maintenance schedule. Mistake 15. Ignoring strange noises. Here's a critical one: ignoring strange noises like clunks, hums, or grinding sounds. These could be early warning signs of transmission or engine issues. Ignoring these noises can lead to severe problems, such as a complete transmission failure, which is expensive to repair or replace. If your car starts making unusual noises, don't ignore them. Take it to a mechanic immediately to diagnose and fix the issue. That's a wrap on the common mistakes you should never make in an automatic car. Did we miss any? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more car tips and tricks. Until next time, drive safe and stay awesome.